Hi, it's K-Red. Join me on this channel as we find joy in pen and paper by creating simple drawings that anyone can do. As a police negotiator, I have learned the importance of reducing stress, and for me, that involves pen, paper, and simple patterns. Join me in a judgment-free environment to create calm from the chaos of this world and our mind. Let's get started. Now we're to a new spot. This is a tinier spot, so we'll go ahead and do one of the others, my favorites. This one right here has the curved lines, and then this one up here has it with straight lines. Because everything on here has been curved, I think I'm going to stick with the curved lines. I think I want to move my paper and my camera so maybe you can see the best. The square I'm working on is this one right here, like that. So for this one, I start with dots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and all of these dots that are on here, I'm going to darken them. Because I got my eyes up real close so I can see the dots well. And that way I know these dots are equally spaced. So it's kind of nice to have them. And at the end, the dots will enter into the tangle or the pattern. So it's February 2024. Super Bowl's this weekend. We're gonna have just family over. Hopefully I won't be working. I'm just on call, I'm not scheduled. I think I'm gonna make a bunch of appetizers. So I've been watching some of those videos lately. What videos have you been watching? Let me go ahead and do this dot here, this dot here, this dot here. That one I won't need. A dot there. Okay. So the way the pattern works is very fun and easy. If I find the right pattern, there it is you go in and then up. So in, and then that. And then if you notice, this one is going out of the vertical and it's going in on the horizontal. So I just pick a place to start that's comfortable and do my ins. So now we did these two in. So see how that's now an out and an out. Okay, so if these are in, then this, I hope we're doing this right, would go like this. That one's out, this one's in, out, in, out, in, out. So that's out. So we're going in, we're going out, we're going in, we're going out, we're going in, we're going out. Look, I already made mistakes. I didn't do it right. So we're going to keep going. All verticals. In, out, in, out. And we just work our way through it. Many meetings I have sat and done this. In fact, this Christmas I found little Post-it notes that had these dots on it, which make it so much more convenient in meetings for me to bring my little Post-it notepad and doodle away in the middle. So this goes this way, this goes this way. We're going to be sad that we made a mistake. And then we're going to realize, oh, it's you. You're used to it. Out, in, out, in, out. Out, in, out. This way, this way, this way, this way, that way, that way. And it's all about alternating them. And I'm going to go ahead and finish these since I've already made a mistake. I don't want to make too many more if I can. And the easiest way to not make this circle mistake, because they shouldn't be a circle, is to do all of one direction, just outs and ins, outs and ins. And it's easier to not mess up. All right, so then these are in, so this is gonna be out and in, out and in, out and in. That was out, there we go. You got it, keep going. You have one line down. So we're gonna avoid our mistake area so we don't do it. So we know this was an out, so that's an out and in. And then that's this way, so we know we're going this way. This one should have been this way. I'm gonna keep going. That's in, so that's out, that's in, should have been in, out, in. And as you can see now, you start to get that little thing. Awful fun. So that's in. So we're gonna assume there's a dot would have been up here, and you're gonna have that just a little circle like that. This is an in. So this needs to come in, and this one needs to come in. That takes care of the top. So this is an out. There we go. And I also like it because if I do it systematically, starting in one's front, now see I missed the lines here, so we're gonna go out, and then see how this one is in, and it's gonna go in, which is the opposite of that one. This one is out, so we're gonna go out and in. I like the ones, always like patterns, this is in. I always like patterns that kind of make like a fun little optic. Not really an illusion, because really, but just kind of look all put together when they're done. And this one does that one for me. So that's one of the reasons I like this one. So that's an out. That's an in. That's an in. Out. And in. Okay. So then what I like to do is I'm going to go ahead and go from a 3. I need to find that 5. Don't make the mistake of a 005. 005 is way different pen. And then it's a 5, just slightly bigger, so that I can darken these. I'm always a big fan of when you have lines joining to give them a small little circle, because then you hide a lot of blemishes. And the truth is, I'm okay with it not being perfect. Once again, this is our boo-boo that we had made right down here. And it will always be there. We will always see it, but that's all right. That's the proof it was done by me. A kind of problem-solving analytical brain more than a creative, free-flowing brain. That's why these exercises are good for me. Whoops, now see, I can see where I missed one there. So I'm gonna go back to my 3, which of course I didn't put away right. And do an inline there. And out, in, and inline there. Sorry, pin cap in my mouth. Maybe I'll edit that out, maybe I won't. Who knows what happens in the edit room. For the most part, I'm hoping to just let these rants go, especially on these early ones. Nobody's watching, and I can live with my mistakes. So there's that. If I do shading, what I will do is go back in and shade on these inside ones. Stuff like that. And then it'll just make it look like it has that flow a little bit better. So that's that section. So we'll see. Maybe that's the end of one more video.